start off by doing my eyes first, and I'll follow on and do my face. I already went ahead and did my eyebrows just because I take a very long time doing my eyebrows. But if you guys would like to see a in-depth video on it, please let me know, and I will make sure to do a updated brow routine. They have changed a bit just because last time I got them waxed, they went a little too long, so they are thinner, but I actually really like how they look so far. But if you, like I said, if you guys want to know my updated brow routine, then make sure to please let me know. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. And to moisturize my face, I'm gonna be using the Lush Magical Moringa Moisturizer, and this is what it looks like. I just purchased, this is my first time using this. When I went to Lush the other day, I saw that a lot of girls use it for primers, and I guess it works really good, so we'll give it a try today. And I guess it gives it like a matte finish, so we're just gonna go ahead and just really put that all over the skin. Forehead. So yeah, it definitely does get really matte. I could feel it, which is great if you're very oily. We're gonna start with the eye first, like I said, and I am gonna be grabbing the Morphe R32, which looks like this, and I'm gonna grab some concealer and apply that all over my eye to use it as a primer, so the shadows really stay. So I'm gonna put that all over. And I like to use concealer just instead of like eye primer, just because it covers all the redness. I have a lot of freckles, so it hides the freckles really good instead of me using the eye primer and you can still see your skin under. So this just makes the once you put the eyeshadow look very clean. And whatever it's like left, like just kind of drag it down. So I have primed my eye. I'm gonna go ahead with translucent powder or any color to your brow, to your skin. I'm gonna go ahead with my voss holy grail color, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here, Pretty Dirty, excuse me. And I'm just gonna set the concealer with the same brush that I used to conceal. I'm just gonna do it all over. Off by using my Morphe M518 brush. It looks like this, just your typical blending brush. And I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that all over the crease. And you want to start off in the end and work your way upwards, towards the inner part of the eye. You want to start outwards, so your focus is more in the outer part. We want that more of a smoky effect, like a blowout type of look. So I'm gonna start, and slowly gonna just gradually bring it inwards. All over the place. And this is gonna play as our transition color. Next, we're gonna be grabbing this shade here called Hit Me. And I'm going to go over the face with the same blending brush. The reason why I use is stick to the same brush, just because since with the color that we use first and then second, they just start blending together rather than me switching brushes and it being different brushes and the colors are separated, if that makes any sense. So if I use the same brush, just on your transition colors, so you don't always have to stick with the same brush, but me, I like it best just because I feel like the colors blend in together really nicely. So below the crease color that we use,
it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make
another thing for blending, you always want to make sure you're holding the brush not too close, because if you're holding the brush too close, you're not letting the blending brush, do its work. But if you hold it from the more like hold it here, you're letting the brush do its work, because you don't want to control it too. I mean, you do want to control it, but you want to let it, play its, purpose. Because if you go too closely, you're going to get too much product and it's going to be much harder for you to blend out. So always try to hold the brush in here, that way it's easier for you to blend. And then now I'm going to be grabbing a clean blending brush, and I'm going to blend in the colors together, making sure everything's really nice and blended. I'm going to be grabbing this burgundy shade, pinkish burgundy shade, and I'm going to apply that on my lid. Blending brush, we're going to go and blend it together. Next I'm going to be grabbing this shade, and I'm going to put that on top of that color. Just right now it's like a matte finish. We do want it to kind of shine a little, so we're going to add some of this color and put that over. Do you see the difference? I don't know, you can see this is like more like a shiny, has shimmer, rather than it just being that. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. And for this look, I'm going to do like a smoked out eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and grab the teddy bear color, and I'm going to do like a wing like that. And I'm going to be using a Morphe N212. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to create a wing.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go.
Other eye.
Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone.
I'm going to be grabbing that dark shade again, the teddy bear, and I'm going to go in with a little detailed brush. It's a Morphe N506, and I'm going to get that teddy bear shade and kind of start smoking that liner out. Kind of bringing it in towards your crease, not too much. We just want to darken it up just a tiny bit. That's the reason why I went in and did my eyeliner with a eyeshadow, so we could just blend in. You always want to make sure you pour your eyeshadow before you apply your falsies, just because you want them to blend in together really nice.
I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to bed.
Some the Lily lashes. These have been my absolute favorites. I like all her lashes. I was stuck on the Mykonos, but I went to Nimi's and I picked up some more. These are Hollywood. I already used them, but they're so amazing. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face again with this thing, just because I wiped my face a little and it kind of came off. Oops, so it's a lot. After that, I'm going to be going with my all-time favorite. It's an LA Girl HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer, and this smooths my face so good. I feel like, well, every time I put my foundation with this, my makeup looks so flawless. Not flawless, but it covers up my pores and makes it just look so much smoother. And like I said, I was going to be using new products. I usually never throw in my foundation in most of my videos just because I think I have like 2 updated foundation videos. But I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick. Nothing has really changed. I'm going to be using the Hourglass stick foundation, and I am in the shade Bisque. It is very light, but I contour so everything varies. So I'm in look very like it goes right now. I love this one because it's so full coverage, and a little goes a long way, but I'm extra nervous to go.
I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
And usually I would blend it with my beauty blender, but I've been obsessed using the beauty brush. And this is the morphe in 439, and it looks like this. And let me tell you guys, this makes it so much easier to blend out, especially with this foundation. Since it's so thick, and I feel like you're using a beauty blender, the coverage won't be as good like using this brush. So I really do recommend a kabuki brush for this foundation. And as you can see, I look very yellow, but like I said, once I contour, everything varies. Next, I'm going to go ahead with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am the shade Light Sand. And I'm going to go ahead and put that under my eyes and all the rest of the highlighted areas. I know I already look too white, but I feel like this foundation is very yellow, and this doesn't really have yellow tones, so it kind of makes it look better. But watch, you guys, at the end, you won't even notice.
I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next.
I'm going to go with my beauty blender and blend.
Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool.
So I look extra white, but don't worry, like I said, we're going to contour now. So I saw one of Anastasia's videos, and I saw how she said that she's been contouring with her beauty blender. Instead of getting the product and putting it onto her contour area, she goes on beauty blender, and I tried it and it has worked for me. I love how it looks. It just makes it much easier to blend. So I'm gonna go ahead with this shade and get with my beauty blender directly, and I'm gonna apply that where I would contour. And on my forehead. And I'm just gonna spray some Mario Badescu facial spray so everything can blend in really nicely. And blend.
If you look in my eyes, you would see it all. And I gotta keep my head above the surface. Oh yeah, but your waves pulls me in.
But you see the difference between this side and this side. I look very white, but like I said, it evened out and everything just goes perfectly. Plus we still need to set and do the whole contouring with powder, so yeah. Now we're gonna go ahead and set under eyes everywhere that we highlighted, and I'm gonna be using the Rcma Loose Face Powder. It's another one of my favorites that I got my hands on, and the beauty blender. We're gonna go under our eyes. Went ahead and set those parts of the face. Now I'm gonna go ahead with my Urban Decay Electric Light Palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of this color right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. going back with the chocolate bunny color, this color right here, and I'm gonna set the eyeliner, pretty much smoke it out as well. And now I'm gonna go ahead and dust away all the powders. I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour and blush and highlight. I'm pretty sure you guys are already familiar with it, and if you guys aren't, I want to know how I achieve that. I have an updated foundation routine. I will make sure to leave the description down, the link to that video. But now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to mascara, and I'm gonna be using my roller lash from Benefit. I'm gonna move on to lips, and I'm gonna be using my really pretty liquid matte, and this is in the shade Venus, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my lips. I'm not gonna be using a lip liner. I'm just gonna go straight directly with this color. It's a really nice color. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. This is the final look. I went ahead and just finalized it. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And like it if you haven't. Till next time.